for Wendy Macpherson, it was a week that started off and ended up in a third-place finish, although she led this tournament for a couple of rounds, let it slip away earlier today. Now she's going to have to try and go out and win it again. And up jumps the solid 8-pin. Not the way you want to start a match.
And a great opening shot by Wendy. Ball just driving a little too hard. Really bad break, but I talked to Wendy about leading and losing that lead this morning, and she said that she just didn't feel like she had anything, and she got frustrated, lost her confidence. So she's not really sure if she just had 3 great days and 1 bad day, or if the condition was slightly different today.
Oh, no. What did I tell you about those spares on the left-hand side? If you're not aggressive with velocity, and if you're not careful, the ball will hook. And after a perfect opening shot and a bad break, she opens the door for Carol-Gianotti. And Carol gives it right back to her by leaving the 4-6.
And that's got to relieve Wendy's mind just a little bit. She'll be able to get right back into the match.
Normally those unforced errors will come back and they'll just kill you in the end. We'll wait and see how this match works out. But normally you don't win many games in the championship round by missing single pin spares, or for that matter, throwing away pins on count like Carol-Gianotti just did.
And as we talked about in the opening, you know, shooting spares, back to the basics, that's what the players need to focus on tonight. It doesn't look like it's going to be as high scoring as we expected. They have to go back to that spare shooting.
An adjustment with a piece of tape. Maybe she lost that ball on the opening shot. That's why it hooked up and went through the nose.
Fifth appearance this year for Carol.
Plenty of room. And the 8-pin topples left with just the 2. You know, she's got one of the most unusual grips, drilling procedures. You know, the bridge between your 2 fingers, she's got about, gosh, what has she got, about 5/8 or something like that in between there?
About 1/4 of an inch or more, a little more, you're right. I asked her about that. It's very unusual. She said that that helps her stay behind the ball. That if she puts her fingers closer together, she tends to rotate her hand too soon.
Mm-hmm. Goes over the top a little bit, maybe gives it a little bit of an elbow shot. Of the 5 players in practice, Wendy Macpherson by far and away had the best shot. Tickles the 10, but it won't fall, and so back to the 1-pin spare.
She's going to regroup, get up there, and just make a good shot at this 10-pin.
One thing I like about Wendy's game, when she gets locked into a certain type of condition, she's a player that's able to repeat time and time and time again. Smile there. She says, all right, I picked up that spare. Let's forget about the one in the first and move on from here.
And that's what you had to do this week. Forget about what happened before and just keep going.
Last title was the Samstown National Pro-Am back in 1990. She's a former LPBT Rookie of the Year back in 1986. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to go out on the limb just a little bit right now, Jan. This championship round is for the taking, as far as I'm concerned, with Wendy Macpherson, if she'll just go out and make shots. And I normally don't do that.
It definitely appears that she has the better shot.
Baby split left now for Carol-Gianotti, who will have to splice the 3 and the 10.
And Carol's going to need to make an adjustment. She's going to need to go to a shinier ball or move her feet left, see if she can find some conditioner in the middle. And she's about the 7th board, going pretty direct. The ball's just hooking way too early.
Tries to back door it, and she does. Nice adjustment there. See, that's one of the subtle things that the professionals do at this level. She just kind of flattened her hand out and backed that thing into the 3 and the 10.
There are about 2 of them, Carol and Robin Romeo, 2 that do that on tour. And they very rarely miss them.
2 very good spare shooters. I think Carol-Gianotti senses, Jan, don't you, that Wendy's got a pretty good shot and that she's going to have to do something here to kind of keep pace?
She has to know that. I'm sure she's making moves now. I couldn't get a good view of what angle she just played on that lane.
problem at all with the 10 pin. Now let's see where this match is going to take us. Wendy-Macpherson has thrown the ball in the pocket 3 shots in a row. Finally got her first strike in the third. If she doubles here, she leads by 14. This time dices up the rack, and that's the first double here for Wendy-Macpherson.
Wendy getting the ball to go very long, very late finish on it. She has a great angle into the pocket.
Some of the high games that were shot here this week, and 2 of our top 5 finalists were among those that almost shot 300s.
And she's around 10 going out to about 7, so she's a little bit more into the heavy conditioner.
Well, I think one of the things that I like about what she's doing, too, she's using a shiny ball, first of all, but she spins the ball perhaps a little more than any of the other top 5 finalists, which allows that ball to go a little longer and hit good in the back end.
She does. She also gets the ball farther out on the lane, which reduces the hook also.
Excellent shot for Carol-Gianotti, who's trying to fight back. If she doubles here, she'd be down by just 14.
And Carol feels she's been bowling very well as of late. She just missed a couple of the television shows, just not winning the matches, as you mentioned earlier.
Big shot there, though, for Carol-Gianotti, who doubles up, and she's down by 14. Well, many of the players have used chiropractors throughout the national tour, and Dr.